Hey everybody, it's Justin here. Just finished up week 6 of 52 Kinds of Love. And last week I drew the card for Matt and Kristen. Matt is my absolute best friend. He's a kid who got me through high school by truly being ourselves and doing ridiculous things like dressing up like Nelly with band-aids and ridiculous clothing and making our own Spirit Week where we wore Ninja Turtles shells to school just on a random day, hence why there's a Ninja Turtle on the card. He really just showed me how to be myself, and I cannot be more grateful to have him as my best friend. Kristen is his wife, and I've known her for just about as long, through youth groups and just through great conversations, about Matt, about their relationship, about their marriage, about their kids, and it was really cool to get a different perspective on their marriage and their relationship this week through a couple of little things that I did. One of the things that I did is I kind of restarted this email chain that I was doing with Kristen back when we were in college, and I would send 3 questions to her and she would respond with 3 answers and send me back 3 questions, and this continued for like years. I still have all of these saved, and there's probably hundreds and hundreds of emails just getting to know each other and giving advice and talking about life. It was a fantastic thing that we had going. I definitely wanted to restart that, so it was cool to get that rolling, and I can see that continuing in the future, so that was cool. I stopped there over their place one of the evenings this week and brought some beer for Matt. His favorite beer is Fat Tire, which just came to Ohio, so I surprised him with a bottle of that. And Kristen, I brought her some grape juice because she can't drink any wine because they're pregnant. Matt and Kristen are like the prototypical like American family, like, 2.5 kids because she's pregnant. But I love their marriage. They're such different people in many different ways, in terms of stubbornness and flexibility and things that they're into and hobbies. They really are different people, but the thing that truly bonds them together is the way that they love each other. The way that they love each other is through every little moment and instance, and the way that they pack each other's lunch or put notes in there, or the way that Matt and Kristen put Post-it notes all over the cupboard so that when someone comes home, they're always greeted with love. And even in the way that that they fight or they argue, which I don't know, it's hilarious to watch because that they're like frustrated with something, but they can't just all out attack one another because they love each other too much. At least that's my take on it. So I really just wanted to celebrate them as people for this week as a couple. And actually, when I went over their place for dinner another night, they sat me down. They're like, "Justin, we got to talk." And I was like, "What?" And they're like, "We need to figure out about this because I said I would thing." That's what's been on the card here for all the weeks, by the way. They go, why didn't we each get a week promised to us? Why didn't we each get a week dedicated to us? So I felt a little bit bad, but truly what I was trying to show through this week is that together, that's the love that I wanted to showcase. So when I was over there, the first night I was actually kind of hanging out and holding their little one, Ava, and I think they like when people come over, so I can basically babysit and they can do whatever they need to do. So I thought I would show a picture of them as parents, because I got to hang out with both of their kids this week. So here's Kristen, fresh in the hospital from one of her pregnancies, and here's Matt, his first time becoming a father. And I got to hang out with their son the one day, and I was actually trying to teach him calculus. I'm a math teacher. It's pretty cool to see how kids learn, and Matt and Kristen have done a phenomenal job raising their kids. Like, they're seriously so intelligent. I'm 100% impressed every time I go over there at how smart their kids are. 16, and what's the integral of 16?
16.
Nice job, buddy. But besides that, I love Matt and Kristen for just how open and how true they are to themselves. They never let anybody make them think differently than what they believe deep down in their heart, and they're not afraid to showcase who they are. They're not afraid to take chances. They're not afraid to be different. Hence, the Ninja Turtles. And I've used this metaphor in school and teaching a ton of times about breaking out of your own shell. And all the time I go back to the story of Matt and how he helped me break out of my shell, and how it really had to relate all with Ninja Turtles, this childhood bond that we had, this childhood memory that we both shared. So when I was over there one of the days, Matt busted out these t-shirts that we had made from back in high school, which we had purposefully bought as tiny at the time. They were boys' t-shirts. But I thought it was cool that he still had that. I thought it was cool that we get to hang on to memories like that. And Matt and I were doing inside jokes the whole week. And for Kristen, I got to see a deeper side and dig into what truly makes a marriage work, and examples that she's followed in her life, and what are her favorite things as a mother now, and how she's changed for the better as a person because of that, and how it's challenged her, which are all good things to consider as we go through life and dig through our own challenges. So I love this week. It just refreshed my friendship with them. It made me realize how blessed I am to have both of them in my life for tons and tons of reasons, and I'm really just grateful to have both of them. I really am. So as I head into week 7, let's see what we got for 52 Kinds of Love. Week 7 is Eric B. So check in next week to see who Eric B is, why there's a little hockey puck on there, and how the week goes. Bye. Peace. 52 Kinds of Love.